What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we continue the series of my entire Blu-ray and DVD collection. Today's episode is going to be of my Disney collection. Yeah, let's just get on to this one. So my Disney collection, I started this not too long ago and got a really good job lot on eBay, which I've already shown there's a video for it. So that's already been done and dusted, that was ages ago. But yeah, let's just get into what I've got. Just going to kick into it now anyway, might as well. So I've got the Steelbook edition of The Jungle Book live action. Not seen this yet. Big shout out to Phil 4K for sending me this. This is one of the really nice editions that he sent me. Awesome back art, awesome. So he sent me this. I love this. I think it's a beautiful steelbook. Just comes with the Blu-ray. Really nice. I like this this weird kind of card, J card slip cover thing, cause it's like a J card, but yeah, actually sits on there quite nicely. So that's Jungle Book. Zootropolis, not seen this one, but I've heard it's really good. Big Hero 6, one of my favourite animated films of all time. This is hilarious. I love it. I think Baymax is incredibly funny. So this film is so heartwarming. I think everyone could get something out of this movie. Alice in Wonderland. This is the double play version. Part of it's a classic, isn't it? I had to get it for my collection. Dumbo, I think this is known as the shortest Disney film of all time. Very, very good movie. Goes in weird places sometimes, but it's a classic, absolute classic. Aristocats, another kind of one that I remember as a kid that I've not seen in a long time, so maybe I should get around to watching these at some point, but you know what I'm like about watching shit, I'm terrible. But yeah, Aristocats, I remember it being fairly decent. Pinocchio, absolute classic of a film about a puppet. Is he a puppet in this? I don't know what he is, but yeah, he just wants to be a real boy. That's basically it, really. It's just a great little film. Next up we have Sleeping Beauty, another just damn right classic film. I always remember, you know, the whole thorn bushes at the end where the Prince Charming wants to like basically save her, and he has to fight Maleficent, and she turns into that dragon. Just movie being pretty epic. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, absolute bona fide classic. I think this is Disney's first full animated feature, I do believe. But yeah, it's got the classic hi ho, you know, the hi ho song. It's Off to Work We Go, classic. The Gremlins liked it. We have the animated Jungle Book with one of my favourite slipcovers ever. Like, this slipcover is absolutely fantastic. Love it. And Monsters Inc. One of the I think it's one of the best Pixar movies in my opinion. I love Monsters Inc. I think it's awesome. Not seen the sequel though, Monsters University, nor that I care to be honest, or prequel, whatever it might be. We have the Great Mouse, the Great Mouse Detective. Another shout out to Phil 4K for sending me this. I love this movie. So many nostalgic memories from this film as a kid. Love it. We have Up. I've not watched this myself, but I've heard it's really good and very heartwarming, and expect man tears apparently. But yeah, I've heard it's really good. Not watched it yet though. No Disney collection can be complete without The Lion King. Probably the greatest Disney film ever. I think it's probably definitely up there with one of the greatest animated films ever made. When Mufasa dies, it is the most heart-wrenching thing ever, and I I'm sorry that I've put that clip in your brain, but it is what it is. Just a unbelievably classic movie that, and it's one of those films that it's one of the earliest films I ever do remember actually going to the cinema to watch. This and Toy Story at least, but yeah, Lion King is an absolute bona fide classic. I have the live action version of Alice in Wonderland. Not seen this one. I've heard it's a bit weird. It's not doesn't particularly follow the events of the animated film, but it was in the job lot, and I quite like that slip. Slip's quite nice, and yeah, it's part of the job lot that I wanted, so great. Got this really nice version of Toy Story 3. It's like a it's kind of like a commemorative version of the film, but it looks like it was meant for the given out to staff who helped make the film a reality. So that's a really nice oddity that I've got for Toy Story 3. And I've got the regular retail copy of Toy Story 3. I love Toy Story 3. I've not seen Toy Story 4 yet, but Toy Story 3 is an absolute masterpiece in my opinion. Toy Story 2, a film that I don't think is as good as the first one or Toy Story 3, but if you don't get some kind of satisfaction from the scene where they're basically they're making Woody brand new again, and it's all like getting all in like getting all the paint right, and all that, there's some like devilishly satisfying element to that scene that I can't explain, but yeah, still a great movie, still a great sequel. Yeah, Toy Story 2. Of course, Toy Story 1. Really upset that I haven't got the bloody slip cover. I really want to get the slip cover for this, so they all have slip covers. But yeah, still Toy Story. It's an absolute classic. Gotta have it. Got an oddity. I'll say an oddity. John Carter. This was recommended by my cousin, so it's really underrated. It says, and in the quotation, it was from Collider.com, Star Wars for a New Generation. So I'm guessing this was their attempt at making some kind of science fiction Star Wars-esque movie before they bought Star Wars. But yeah, I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's underrated, and I'm looking forward to checking it out when I get around to doing so. But yeah, that's John Carter. Another oddity that I think is oddity anyway is Prince of Persia. Like I said in my pickups video when I picked this up, it's very strange that Disney would have done a video game movie. It's a very strange one, but I've heard fairly decent things about this, so hopefully it's one of those good video game adaptations. I'm hoping. So that's Prince of Persia. I've got the double pack of Bambi and Bambi 2. Not really care that I've got the sequel in here, but you know, Bambi is an absolute classic. The double packs continue with Lady and the Tramp and Lady and the Tramp 2. Again, don't really care about the sequel, not really seen it, but you know, got to have the original in there because it's obviously another bona fide classic. Another classic. I never really cared about these when I was a kid, but Fantasia. The first Fantasia is quite a marvel in animation and a kind of a musical kind of wonder. Yeah, Fantasia double pack, Fantasia and Fantasia 2000. Really happy to get them. And final box set for my Disney collection is the Cinderella double pack. I did forget that there were Cinderella sequels. There's actually 3. This comes with Cinderella 1, 2 and 3. The only thing, obviously, the only one I care about is the original Cinderella. But yeah, that is my Disney collection. Thank you as always for watching. Not sure what the next part of this series is going to be, but it's getting ever closer to me just doing one. You know, I want the last video to be like a big, just massive video of the rest of my collection, because there's going to be a point where I won't be able to make specific videos of my collection. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to this channel and want to see more, maybe become a subscriber-uno and maybe subscribe. Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, because it's the best way not to have Godzilla come and destroy your town. As always, I have been Jason, and I am gonna have to figure out what I'm doing for my next video.